Hi there, today we take you to Brazil. Brazil is the largest country in both South America and Latin America. Brazil is the world's 5th largest country by area, and the 6th most populous. It borders all other countries in South America except Ecuador and Chile and covers 47.3% of the continent's land area. The flag of Brazil is a blue disc depicting a starry sky, spanned by a curved band inscribed with the national motto Ordem e Progresso, Order and Progress, within a yellow rhombus, on a green field. Brazil officially adopted this design for its national flag on November 19, 1889, 4 days after the proclamation of the Republic. The green field and yellow parallelogram from the previous imperial flag were preserved. In the imperial flag, the green represented the House of Braganza of Pedro I, the first emperor of Brazil, while the yellow represented the House of Habsburg of his wife, Empress Maria Leopoldina. A blue circle with white 5-pointed stars replaced the arms of the Empire of Brazil. Its position in the flag reflects the sky over the city of Rio de Janeiro on November 15, 1889. The motto Ordem e Progresso is derived from Auguste Comte's motto of positivism. The current capital of Brazil, since its construction in 1960, is Brasília. Rio de Janeiro was the country's capital between 1763 and 1960. The city of Salvador served as the seat for the Portuguese colonial administration in Brazil for its first 2 centuries, and is usually called the first capital of Brazil. The Brazilian national anthem, Hino Nacional Brasileiro, was composed by Francisco Manuel da Silva in 1831, and official lyrics, by Joaquim Osorio Duque Estrada. Brazil is the 5th largest country in the world, and 3rd largest in the Americas, with a total area of 8.516 million square kilometers. The current population of Brazil is 213,621,654 as March 2021, based on Worldometer elaboration of the latest United Nations data. Portuguese is the official and national language of Brazil, and is widely spoken by most of the population. The Brazilian real is the official currency of Brazil. It is subdivided into 100 centavos. Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro weighs 635 metric tons, and is located at the peak of the 700-meter Corcovado mountain in the Tijuca Forest National Park, overlooking the city of Rio de Janeiro. A symbol of Christianity across the world, the statue has also become a cultural icon of both Rio de Janeiro and Brazil, and is listed as one of the new 7 wonders of the world. It is made of reinforced concrete and soapstone. Baía do Sancho in Brazil has been named the world's best beach by travelers. Praised for its dramatic cliffs, turquoise waters, and reclusiveness, the beach is popular among surfers and snorkelers for its teeming marine underworld. The visibility underwater can reach up to 50 meters. Coffee production in Brazil is responsible for about 1/3 of all coffee, making Brazil by far the world's largest producer. Brazil has been the world's largest exporter of coffee for more than 150 years. Coffee plantations, covering some 27,000 square kilometers, 10,000 square miles, are mainly located in the southeastern states of Minas Gerais, São Paulo, and Paraná, where the environment and climate provide ideal growing conditions. The Amazon River in South America is the largest river by discharge volume of water in the world, and the disputed 2nd longest river in the world. At an average discharge of about 209,000 cubic meters per second, approximately 6,591 cubic kilometers per annum, greater than the next 7 largest independent rivers combined, the Amazon represents 20% of the global riverine discharge to the ocean. The program is called Redemption Through Reading and allows inmates in 4 federal prisons holding some of Brazil's most notorious criminals. They can read up to 12 works of literature, philosophy, science, or classics to trim a maximum of 48 days off their sentence each year. The Carnival in Rio de Janeiro is a festival held every year before Lent, and considered the biggest carnival in the world, with 2 million people per day on the streets. The first carnival festival in Rio occurred in 1723. The Rio Carnival celebration dates back to the 1650s. During that time, elaborate feasts were organized to give honor to the Greek wine gods. The Romans used to worship Dionysus or Bacchus, the god of the grape harvest. The festival in Trudeau was introduced by the Portuguese, and this inspired the birth of the carnival in Brazil. Football is the most popular sport in Brazil and a prominent part of its national identity. The Brazil national football team has won the FIFA World Cup tournament 5 times, the most of any team, in 1958, 1962, 1970, 1994, and 2002. Brazil is the only team to participate in every World Cup competition ever held. It is among the favorites to win the trophy every time the competition is scheduled. After Brazil won its 3rd World Cup in 1970, they were awarded the Jules Rimet Trophy permanently. Pelé, statistically the most successful footballer ever, led Brazil to 2 of those championships and won it 3 times. He was injured during most of the 1962 World Cup. The Rufous-bellied thrush is the national bird of Brazil. The national flower of Brazil is the flower of the golden trumpet tree. Paubrasilia echinata is a species of flowering plant in the legume family, Fabaceae, and is endemic to the Atlantic forest. It is the national tree of Brazil. Feijoada is a stew of beans with beef and pork. Feijoada has been described as a national dish of Brazil. Here are a few images of the land that loves to party. Please enjoy. Thank you for joining us in our journey to explore our world. We hope to see you again. Please subscribe.